Oh shit, Jay Karma, first one in this piece. What's up, Maya? Deborah King? Everybody running that thing. They jumping in here. How y'all doing today? Come on, sister. You can't be a booster like that, dropping it on the ground, baby. Don't work like that. Put that shit in your bag, go behind the car, then sort it out. Not in front of the stove. What's going on? Hey, I did not post True Spook last week. I've been making them now. Uh Come on, clown. Try. Hey, so everybody, I'm getting home right now so I could get to the computer to interact with you guys on True Spook. So I got a nice True Spook up today on the other YouTube channel. But I wanted to come to you guys and just say some stuff. I I miss you guys. With that being said, I've been going through a depression. Right, I was kind of depressed for the past, like month and a half, and after talking to a nice little therapist and getting myself going, uh, I got over it. I was surprised when the therapist said I don't need it anymore. Give myself about 6 more months, and if I feel depressed, bring them back. Well, the reason why I'm telling you guys this right here, the reason why I'm telling you guys this right here, because another situation happened in my family where depression has taken over. Me personally, I thought I would be the last person to self-loathe, self-hate, and be depressed. I thought I would be the last person to do it. I'm always so positive, upbeat, looking for the solution to everything. But it turns out that I can carry a lot of burdens as well as everybody else. And I want you guys to understand that dealing in the spiritual world, being a spiritual person, this goddamn clown gets on the main road and still goes slow. Y'all don't mind me. Just because I was depressed, god damn it, I still think people stupid drivers. So, but being in a spiritual setting that we're trying to be spiritualists, we're trying to elevate, we're trying to get to the next tier of spiritual evolution. It comes down to it that by us doing that, we begin to take a lot of shit from a lot of people. And taking a lot of shit from a lot of people, we can only take so much. And to share a little bit of what my therapist said, my therapist gave me the okay to be mad at people. That's something that never crossed my mind. As a spiritualist, we taught to let it go, rise above the hatred, be better than, turn the other cheek type shit, or the universe will get them in the end, karma sort them out, that type of shit. This is what they say on the bullshit level as a spiritualist. And I'm more convinced now after getting a mental evaluation and my talking to that therapist. I'm more I'm more in the line now of saying that's straight bullshit, people. If we keep on turning the other cheek and we keep on just eating the nasty shit people saying to us, tasting this bitter ass emotion that people are putting in our lives, the way people make us feel like we ain't shit, we can't do shit, and we ain't never gonna be shit without them, or because of them we where we at. I mean, when we get into that mindset and we fight against that type of shit, but then somewhere deep down inside, we're constantly saying maybe they're right, maybe that person's right, maybe the preacher's right, maybe the spiritual tarot reader that said that I ain't good enough, I'm gonna die in 3 days, or that I can't make it without this person, maybe they right. I mean, and that shit weighs in our psyche, and then we have to sit up there and try to pray, meditate, and rise above all that negative vibration that has been put on us by everybody else. And when I was talking to my therapist, she was like, So when the last time you lashed out at somebody, told somebody off? And it blew my fucking mind. What? Tell somebody off? Oh no, man. I don't wrestle with the flesh. I wrestle with spirit. And those people don't know no better. I gave so many excuses for why I couldn't tell the person that was hurting me to fuck off, let alone tell them they was hurting me. So over all of these years, and we went back to when I was 6 years old, people. So after all of these years, I've been giving bitches passes, letting them slide. Say what you want to say to him, do him how you want to do him. He could bounce back. He got big shoulders. I hear that shit a lot. Sometimes I wish I was a slim nigga. You got big shoulders, you can handle it. I wouldn't put no more on you than you can handle, or you help me when I dog you out, you help me. These are just various ex-girlfriends have said some shit like this, which fucked me up the most. Could you believe it? Me getting fucked up over an ex. It happens. As beautiful as I fucking am, them shit did a number on me, right? And I used to say, well, it's my fault. I let them do it. I could have been stronger. I could have been better. I could have been faster. I could have, be more manly. I could have done all that shit. And I was saying this shit to my therapist, and my therapist was like, did you select them bitches knowing that they would do this? I say, no. Did you, like, try to change the situation when you were with these women? I said, yeah. I say, I did a lot. Kiss the ass, all that. And say, so why the fuck you gonna sit up here and tell yourself that it's your fault? And it never crossed my mind that some of the shit I've been through, it wasn't my fault. Sometimes people just nasty fucking people. Sometimes people need to have their ass read to them, be read in their fucking rights. And she say, man, you never chose to be fucked over. You never chose to be cheated on. You never chose to be done like this. And I'm sharing this energy with you guys because how often do people tell you in the spiritual community, you chose this life for you? You chose to come back here and have fucked up parents. You chose to come back here and fuck with a mate that gonna fuck you over. You chose this. So you telling me when I was sitting up there on that goddamn shelf waiting to get reincarnated, I chose to go through this shit. I chose to go through heartbreak. I chose to have 20 grand stole out my bank account by my ex-wife. I chose to get fucked over. I chose to have pistols put in my face. So damn, what kind of shitty person did I think I was in the spirit form to come down here in this 3D form and go through this type of shit? And the more I thought about it, the more I was depressed, and the more I tried to get over it, it dawned on me. That's a fucking lie too. That you chose your lifestyle is just as fucked up as organized religion. Because nobody is crazy enough to choose pain. Nobody's stupid enough to choose losing life, losing everything. Nobody is crazy enough for that shit. It's just that we chose the person when we got here. We chose the situation when we got to this fucking place. We didn't pre-choose this shit. And I mean, I may not be making sense to you guys, but this is what and the AC cold. Now the bitch wanna blow super cold. I just can't imagine anymore that we chose our lifestyle. We chose this. And but back to me a little bit. I'm just ranting and raving right now. So I spoke to the therapist. Then I took a trip this weekend to go, you know, do some river bathing and everything of that nature there. And I got cleansed in the river and stuff like that. It was beautiful. I even saw a snake, in the water. Fucked me all up big time. Cause I ain't no copperheads can swim. I thought them bitches were ground animals, but they water animals. Well, so now I can park and really get down to it. What time it is? True Spook finna start. And, I got a little bit of time. I got 30 minutes. So after talking to my therapist, let me take this bitch out. After talking to my therapist, they was more on the lines of saying, well, Baron, you need to learn yourself, and you need to learn how to develop an enemy. And listen to me good, people. I don't think we was ever taught how to develop an enemy in our lives. We done experienced enemies. We understand an enemy. We know how to fuck an enemy up. And the therapist, which is a great therapist, she said, I want you to learn how to develop an enemy. And I'm curious, right? I know y'all curious. How the fuck you gonna develop an enemy in your life? You're gonna bring somebody into your circle of influence that you can make dislike you, that you can be angry with at times, that you can challenge and you can fight if need be. And I said, and I asked her, what good would that do? I say, ain't that just gonna give me some other stressful antagonistic point? And she said, no. She said, all your life, from a child to an adult, you haven't created one enemy. Your enemies have been creating you. She said, by the way you talk, your mannerism, by the way you blink your eyes, by the way you watch what everybody do. You learn to read body language. You learn to read voice patterns. Say, this is because you've been hurt your whole life. And she said, now, all your life, your enemies have been creating you. And listen good, people, because I'm not a therapist. I got a degree in psychology, but I don't practice like that. My therapist said, all your life, these enemies, these foes, these people who have been stressing you guys out have been creating you. And she told me I need to learn how to create my own enemy. And she gave me a few examples to which I'm going to give to you right now. She said, one, if you have a good friend or somebody in your circle and things are going great with them, you guys know everything about each other. You guys are just great, great people. She said, curse that son of a bitch out one day. Say, oh, son, just do some dumb shit. Curse him out. Say some foul shit to him. Cut him off and ignore them. Just do something to piss them off. Even when they call back to try to, what wrong? You hang up the phone, bitch. I just ain't got it in me to fuck with you. Piss them off. She said, eventually, that person is gonna dislike you. Do something to make that person dislike you. Don't hurt them, hit them, none of that shit. But you do it. The person that you real close to, piss them off so they don't like you. Say, once you create that enemy, that's one. Another way you can create an enemy, they said, is stop doing shit for people. When somebody asks you something, don't just say, hey, no, I can't do it. Like, really dig into there and say, why the fuck you want it done? Why come to me? Give them such a third degree that they be like, oh, that dude an asshole, that chick an asshole. And the third one she said, which is very, very wild, she told me to go back to one of my exes. And she said, go back to one of your exes and curse their ass out for the old and the new. Curse their ass out. The one that you cared about the most out your whole life. She said, go back and curse that ex out. Tell that bitch where the fuck off at. And say, don't do it in text message. You need to physically conversate. I said, okay. I've done two so far. I haven't done the third one yet. I'm still selecting. I'm going down that Rolodex. I need to know which one of these motherfuckers hurt me the worst. And baby, I am going to let her have it. It's probably my second wife, my second ex-wife. I think she the one that really dug that blade in my ass, y'all. That bitch hit me for some money. Ooh, homeless. Oh, that motherfucker fucked me 10 times harder than I could ever fuck anybody on the street. That bitch, oh Lord, I think I need to cuss that whole out. I think I need to curse out, y'all. Woo. But yeah, she say, so once you create your enemy, she say all the other people that have fucked with you in the past, it will be so light on your heart because you will be able to understand that they're not the real reason that you act like this. It was because you had no enemy. See, And she broke it down to the point like, we have nobody to fight anymore, people. And I'm going to be honest, we don't have people to fight in our lives anymore. We don't have an antagonist. We don't have anybody to challenge us in our lives. We're incapable of forming connections with people because we don't want to get hurt, taken advantage of, fucked over. So we treat everybody with a long handle spoon. Don't let the left hand know what the right hand doing energy. So we are very much incapable of forming connections. So when we can't form those connections, we can't be vulnerable. And if we can't be vulnerable, we can't sit up there and have an antagonist, have our enemy, have our foe challenge us to get to the next level. So we stay in this lackluster ass energy of existence. And she said, once you create your enemy, that person will say shit to you. That person will call you out on your shit. That person will point out flaws in yourself. Flaws that person will point out flaws in you that you can say, okay, this person telling the truth. They're not speaking out their ass trying to hurt me. They're trying to hurt me because they see this fucked up shit that's going on in you. And when they tell you that, you can grow, you can make changes, you can better that situation they're talking about. You become a better person. And then they say all of a sudden that hatred that you got from your enemy, it turns into respect. And she straight up told me, she said, Baron, right now you don't respect nobody on this fucking planet because you haven't learned to hate a bitch on this planet. She said the only time you get respect is when you can overcome your hatred of somebody. And she said you don't even want to make an enemy with nobody. You want everything to be friends. You want everybody to be happy, lucky. You want everybody to live good. You want to save the fucking world. She say it's not your job to save everybody. It's not your job to put a smile on everybody's face, especially the people that done fuck you over. Sometimes them bitches need to hurt. Sometimes they need to feel where you come from, see the dirt they did to you. So people, when I tell you the reason why y'all haven't seen me on the internet, I have been depressed, and I'm gonna admit that shit. I have been depressed, and I have been trying to work through my shit. Some days I get so lazy I sit in front of that computer and I don't want to create content. I don't want to do the Monday morning prayers. I don't even want to put on fly clothes and go nowhere. I just want to sit at the house and self-loathe and see what I can do behind the scenes because all that shit was hurting on the inside. But this past weekend, I released a lot. It's like I realized somebody liked me for just me. You know, somebody saw me as a friend, not somebody that had to save the day. Not somebody that had to prove themselves. It's like a honest fucking, you all right? You good energy. That changed me. This weekend changed me. It changed me. So after I got over my depression, I had to take that trip this weekend, and it passed, and I feel damn good. And with that being said, it's gonna be a new energy. Not so much as me letting shit slide, because I promise you I won't. I am not taking on anybody else's bullshit, and I'm not finna allow anybody else to give me bullshit just because they having a bad fucking day. If somebody brings some bullshit my way, I'm gonna double that shit, triple down on it. I'm gonna be petty as fuck. And I'm saying this because I want you guys to understand this is the only way we gonna heal. We have been taught not to be men anymore. We have been taught not to be ladies anymore. We have been taught not to be mamas and parents and siblings. We've been taught so much to just be status quo, cold hearted, let it go, be a robot, be a robot, be a fucking robot. Sometimes being a robot, your pussy ain't gonna get wet. Dick ain't gonna get hard. You don't know what you're like as a robot. You say, well, shit, I gotta be like this, so I gotta look at this one like this. This is the bitch I gotta have on my arm. This is the nigga I gotta deal with. This is the type of energy I need around me. Because you're trying to be that damn robot, and that robotic you has no emotions. And with no emotions, you can make some real fuck ass decisions. So I'm tired of being a robot. I'm tired of letting shit slide. Y'all should too. I just paid a lot of money to get this therapy, and I'm finna drop it on y'all for free. So people, create an enemy. Find somebody, make that motherfucker hate you. Make that motherfucker hate you and talk to that person at least once a month. Get in that person's atmosphere so you know they hate you. Oh, that motherfucker hair always fucked up. If that's what your enemy is saying about you, fix your fucking hair. Oh, that bitch old lady ugly as fuck. If that's what your enemy saying about you, get a pretty good motherfucker. Oh, that bitch need to lose weight, the fat fucker. Get your ass to the gym. You see what? You see how she broke it down to me? Get you an enemy, it creates an antagonist. An antagonist raises you to your next level. It ain't about turn the other cheek. That shit keep you weak. That shit keep you meek and humble. That's why they can shoot us in the street. That's why they can do some other kind of fuck shit to us too. So yeah. So people, that's what been going on with me. So I know I got a couple emails with people like Baron, where you at? I ain't seen you in a while. Monday morning prayer, and I know a lot of you guys really enjoy that. So I'm back. I'm better. The energy gonna be off a little bit for a little bit until you guys adjust to the new version of me, the new me that I want to be, the real live emotional feeling version of me. But man, listen, depression is a motherfucker, and everybody get it. Even a positive cat like me. I was depressed, man. I didn't want to do nothing. Felt everybody was taking advantage of me. You know, felt like I had to be mean and rude to everybody just to get a peace of mind. And a lot of us going through that. A lot of you guys going through that right now. And you can stop all that shit if you just create your own enemy. Stop letting motherfuckers say take the privilege and the priority away from you. It's motherfuckers out there you call your enemy, and they not even worth your motherfucking attention. They saying, oh yeah, uh, yeah, oh that bitch don't like me. That bitch see me as an enemy, and shit, man. That you allowed somebody to get a top prominent spot in your life that you can refer to them as your enemy or your foe. That's for the highest of the high, motherfucker, who you care about to be your enemy, your foe, your antagonist. I could never let a low level bitch be my enemy no more. I'm finna create mine. I want that motherfucker that gonna tell me the blood on the truth. Well, motherfucker, I want that motherfucker that say, bitch, I don't care you hate me. You gonna hear me. I want that person in my life. Because once that person constantly dog me out and I build myself off of what that person say I'm weak at, who the fuck can tear me down after? I can respect my enemy. A lot of us, we just got enemies that we don't even know we got and shit, and we can't respect them. And then when they say some shit where we need to clean our life up, we ignore it. Because guess who it's coming from? A nobody. So how about you make that enemy that's a somebody, so they can tell your ass where you flocking off at. Yeah, I just read the comment. Someone living rent free in your head. I know you rock with me. Y'all Virgos shouldn't talk to no goddamn body. Y'all just deliver bad information, but boy, y'all be right. Just learn how to talk. Take a sensitivity class, Virgos. God damn, take a sensitivity class. Oh, see what it is, pimping. Yep, make your enemy your footstool. There you go. You can stand on your enemies, man. I like that. Somebody listening to me. Hey, mom. The frequency Kim is. Hey, mom from another life. uh, that's my daddy's secret girlfriend, y'all. Oh Lord, Libra energy, activate nemesis. I don't give a damn about anybody. What Celestia said. I don't give a damn about anybody. I don't give a damn about me. I can see her little rolling her little head now. Like having a second Joe Biden around. Man, y'all leave Slow Joe alone. He gone now, y'all. He finna get out of here now. Let him go on and fuck up somebody else. But yeah, everybody, I just wanted to share that to you. I've been missing for a while, and I'm just addressing the emails that I got. I've been missing for a while because I've been going through a little depression. And the depression I was going through, it hit me harder than I thought it would. You know what I'm saying? And I want to thank the people out there in the Soul Tribe who knew what I was going through, who talked me through it, and who gave me time to heal and stuff like that. Checked on me. I appreciate that. But yeah, your boy was going through a lot of depression, and plus I take on a lot of people's energy with these tarot readings and things like that, and I'm fussing and fighting, and I'm trying to make sure they better. I can see the stuff that's going on in their life, and I just had to deal with my own thing. But when I say I'm better, I'm so much better, right? I mean, so much better. I even picked up a hobby I always wanted to do. Uh, I went and bought me a crossbow. I like archery, so I got a bow and arrow. I'm good with that bitch. So then I went and bought me a crossbow, and I signed up to go hunting for hogs and deers in Broward County and shit like that soon. I mean, this is the shit that I wanted to do, but I was like, well, who the people gonna get mad if they find out I kill an animal? And I don't even eat the animal like that, man. But I just want to kill it and chop that bitch up and give it away. Just something to do, you know, that type of energy. Copper Moon, Jamaica Boston. You was searching for me with a flashlight. I hear that. Darlene. I ain't heard from Darlene in a while. Oh yeah, I had to recognize depression. I want you guys to recognize it too. Everybody recognize that depression that we be going through. Some of y'all just depressed. And I know it's gonna shoot myself in the foot because I know I make my money from readings and everything. But some people don't really need no readings, man. Y'all just need to, get that depression out your soul. Once you get that depression out your soul, a lot of light turn on in your head and in your mind, and things get better. That's why when you get a reading from me, I'm always saying, "What's the solution?" Ask spirit a question. Let's fix this. Try ask how you gonna fix it, and that's the good thing. And once you take it, and please do what spirit say. Because another thing that I talk to my therapist about, I say I'm telling these people what to do in their life because I see it, and half of the time I'm going above and beyond. I'm doing spell work for people. I'm telling them how to do spell work. I'm saying, hey, cut this shit off, and this will work, and nobody's doing it. And then I get that email 2, 3 months later, Baron, the shit ain't working. Nothing ain't working in my life. Did you stop doing what spirit told you to do? I kept doing it, but I'm upset. Nothing ain't working. Well, then why the fuck you coming back to me? And I'm gonna be that person to say, I'm sorry, I don't want to hear the shit. Go about your business. And I told her I'm not gonna be wasting my energy on people who don't want to do what spirits say. Y'all can go find another tarot reader who just gonna take your money, who don't give a shit about y'all succeeding and getting big and getting bigger and better in life. So I'm not gonna do it. So if I give you some assignment to do, spiritual mission to do, and it's coming from spirit, man, do the shit. Don't be, oh, I'm gonna be uncomfortable. So fucking what? You're gonna be uncomfortable now, but you're gonna gain later. And don't call. And if you haven't done the work, don't call me Baron. Bitch, I know I ain't done it. I'm sorry, but I still need your help. I'm gonna be like, bye bye, hang up and block you. You won't be able to book another reading with me, cause that's a waste of damn energy. That shit weighs on my psyche because I care. Once I connect with you, again, direct energy reader. I'm not talking to 10 million people. I'm talking directly to you, your ancestor, your soul, your shit. So that mean me and you connected. I be tasting what motherfuckers been done ate. I be seeing motherfuckers sex organs. I be seeing dirty deeds they done did. I am 100% locked into you. So if you can't take the information spirit is giving you to better yourself, you shouldn't call me no more. Cause now you're wasting your money, and I care about you too much to let you throw your money away on me, and you're wasting my time, and I care enough about me not to waste that. So that's a change moving forward. If we get a reading, you take pen and paper, you write down what spirits say. You don't do it, don't call no more, sweetheart. I don't need your money that bad. It's a burnout. It burns out. And another thing, let's not be so much of a spiritual whore, okay? Let's stop jumping from spiritualist to spiritualist, trying to figure out who's gonna give you the greatest answer. I think you can entertain and deal with other spiritualists that you trust, but don't do it back to back, week to week. See what that spiritualist got to say. Do the steps that spiritualist has given you from spirit to make that situation better. And if you feel like you need a second opinion after you've done that step, then you get another one. Don't get one reading from me, then go get a reading from another person 2 days later and think that they're going to tell you something different. Waste of money, man. And then it's going to jam y'all up in here. I just want the best for y'all. Luann, what's going on? Colette. That's all. What's Celeste? Don't you ask somebody else the same thing? Mr. Robinson. It do cause confusion. OC, you want it? Sunflower Mark, what's up? Yeah, send it to a client. Let them know. World Blue, I know you do. You good people, man. You and the wife, good people. Justine Stone, you know it. Sister, sister. Where's Sweet Tea at? Zudicus. Asta Mbake. Man, y'all be coming up with some hard names. I, y'all got some fly names. I'm still trying to keep time. I don't want nobody to miss True Spook. Oh, everybody, we got 9 minutes before True Spook. I'm finna let you guys go. I just want to share that with you guys. I was driving in the car, and I just thought about saying that because I felt really good this morning, dropping off my crossbow to get tweaked. I felt really good, and I'm like, man, I'm doing something I want to do. I feel, after feeling so bad and sad and crying. So before I go, and I wanna, and I'm gonna call my best friend from childhood, and I want to share something with you guys right quick. And I don't know, have you guys ever felt like this? And if you have, if you stayed this long, if you have, leave it in the comments. But when I got back from my trip, I put on my meditation music on my sound from my Patreon, and I had it in my head, and I like laid across the bed, and I just like took a nap, and I had a dream that I saw my best friend from childhood. I see him now on Facebook, and we don't talk like that because different energies, we grew apart, different lifestyles. But in the dream, I saw my best friend from childhood, and I walked up to him, and he was happy to see me in the dream. And me and him just gave each other the biggest hugs and embrace. It wasn't no homosexual shit. It just two men, love for each other, brotherly love, combat love, whatever you want to call it. And in the dream, I was hugging him and I was like, man, I miss you, bro. You just don't know. It's been hard without you. And I'm gonna cry about it now because I don't know, because I haven't talked to my best friend in 20 some years. And after my phone had rung, and I woke up, and tears were running down my eyes while I was asleep. I was crying in my sleep. That's how big that emotion was. So I said I'm gonna reach out to my friend this weekend. I go to his shop and just give him a hug. And I still don't know where that come from. I don't know where that pain come from. Don't know. So I mean, that's the type of shit that's going on with my head. And you know what I like to say? We cannot be that different. So a lot of pain that we're feeling, I think it's because we're missing that one person who we cared about truly, who never judged us in our life, who challenged us to be great, who just made us feel good about ourselves no matter what. And if I think I need to hear that part of me, and I'm just sharing that with you guys. I'm transparent as fuck. I'm sharing it with you guys because maybe you guys can heal a lot of stuff going on with you if you can get past the fear of just reaching out to the person who never judged you, who you just had the best time of your life with, who done saw you through the hard times and done pick you up, or you done picked them up. I think that's what you should do. I'm gonna do it. I'm taking my own invite this weekend. He's gonna be at his wing shop, and I'm gonna go up there. So, but yeah, for a dream like that to bring me to tears, and I ain't thought about this man in 20 years, that's something there. It's something I lost, and I guess just to see him and greet him and hug him, man, and probably just heal a part of me. Maybe I abandoned him. Maybe he abandoned me. Maybe my mama stripped him away from me. I don't know, but I think my best friend is gonna be a big part of my healing going forward. All right, everybody, we got True Spook coming on in a couple minutes. I'm finna get off this thing. I just wanted to come and thank you guys for rocking with me. Thank you guys for letting me air this out. I don't really have anybody to talk to like that, so you guys are, the outlet. And I thank you guys for just being with me. I couldn't do this without you guys. I know a lot of people say, "Oh, people invest too much into social media, what people think." I don't care what nobody think. I just care what you guys feel, and that's the God honest truth. All right, everybody, on the Baron telling you guys to trust in you and the universe, because at the end of the day, that's all you got. Please like, share, and subscribe. Follow me to True Spook TV, my other YouTube channel, and it's a great story coming up, y'all. It's gonna be a humdinger, so I'll see you guys over there. Take care. Be good.